We're still on season 11. There will be spoilers. Alright? There will be spoilers. Now, this is my favorite part of the season because this is when we are introduced to Cassifer. Cassifer is the best Cass besides human Cass. I really like human Cass. He's I think Cass is he's got autism. That's basically what human Cass is. It's just Cass with autism. Anyway, so we are on season 11, episode 10, and we're gonna go from here a little bit. Let me just tell you about why Cassifer is Cassifer in the first place. All right, so in episode 10, called "The Devil is in the Details," this is where Sam has been having some visions. Sam has he's got the shaman. Is what we in these parts call it, the shaman, right? His third eye is open a little bit. He's a little psychic, not psycho. He was psycho when he was drinking demon blood. He's off that stuff now, so now he's just psychic. Well, when he jumped into hell to save his brother at the end of season 5, again, there will be spoilers. It's been over for a while, and I've watched it 11 times. If I forget to say that, just know there will be spoilers. And I've been recently watching another creator who is watching it for the first time, and I don't want to ruin it for her because she looks like she's having so much fun. Because the first time you're watching it, it is so much fun. It really is. I love watching the joy of somebody like getting into it and from the beginning. And I don't want to ruin it for her, so I even have to unfollow, and I apologize. But it's a ride that you just have to, it's and it's so exciting watching a friend like get to experience it for the first time. It's really great. So, anyway, so in The Devil's in the Details, Sammy is having these visions. And these visions involve Lucifer. And Lucifer is this dude. I don't know if you've heard of him. He was God's favorite angel until he started seeing, hey, God, hey, that's a little hypocritical what you're doing. And God was like, bet. And then he threw him into the lake of fire to shut him up. Also Lucifer's kind of a douche. He's a douche. All right. Anyway, so he's having these visions because when Sam jumped into hell to save his brother, and it was his job to take care of Lucifer. Also, their other brother, Adam, uh, who got possessed by Michael a time or two, he got dragged down there too. So they're stuck in this cage with Lucifer for however long. I don't remember. They said it was a long time. Sam's got some PTSD from it. Let's just say that. So uh, when he got back out of hell, and he was a little different after he went. Finally got all that cleared up, and he starts having these visions again. He's scared to death because he don't want to deal with Lucifer, but he thinks Lucifer's trying to tell him something about how to stop the darkness. Now the darkness is Amara. Amara, right? Okay, Amara, God's sister. She got canned as well by God because God was like, I don't want anybody telling me how to do things. I am the man. It was like the very first at the beginning of the patriarchy. He's like, I am the man. I will be doing the mansplaining around here, and if you guys are gonna do different stuff that's cool, and I'm not getting the credit for it, well, fuck you then. And he sends them on their way, right? So Amara got let out when there was this whole thing with death back in the end of season 10, and it all had to do with the mark of Cain, which I'll get into that one eventually because that's quite an interesting story as well. Now, and we are talking about, yes, sir, we're talking about Cain and Abel from the Bible. Yep. Anyway, so Sam works out this dealy bob with Rowena and Crowley because Crowley's got some artifacts that they need to stop her, and Rowena knows how to open the cage to get in to talk to Lucifer. And while all this is going on, she's working out a spell to get that done for him. Crowley has had all he can take of her shit. because she is his mother, and he doesn't understand why she just can't love him and treat him with dignity and respect. And this is when Rowena lets out a little secret, and she said that she was in love with Crowley's father, but all she was a penniless, what'd she say? The poor pauper, and Crowley's father was rich and prestigious, and he decided that she was beneath him, and he wasn't going to take care of that child, and he sent her on her way and went back to his wife in his mansion, and she was pissed about it, and she said that she could love Crowley, but she believed love was weakness after that happened to her, and she said that she would never show that kind of weakness again. Because everybody's traumatized, even fictional characters. Yeah, it's weird, huh? Everybody's got a backstory. I'm a bitch with a backstory, you know? I'm sure you will. Anyway, so, so, Rowena works up her magic. She gets Cage open. Sam decides he's going to go in by himself. That's a bad idea, Sam. You know that Lucy can get in your head. He can sweet talk those words of love and manipulation. He can get in Sam's head better than anyone. Because he's the devil. He just is. And the devil can be enticing. But he can also be a huge bag of dicks. And I quote Gabriel. Also, not the actual, these are supernatural characters, right? Get with the program. Pay attention. Gabriel the Archangel, but he was also the trickster. I should probably start this from the beginning, but why? Why? This is what's on right. So I have to explain what's happening right now. I'll go back. Don't worry, we'll get back there. Give me time. Anyway, opens up the cage. Sam gets in there. Lucifer gets in his head. Takes him on a little journey. Right? Takes it, shows him. It's kind of like the what's that fucking Christmas Carol, sort of like that, but it's the devil instead of Santa Claus. It wasn't Santa Claus. It was the three. You'll be visited by three ghosts. Okay, but it was just one, and it was Lucifer, and he was taking Sam on a little trek and telling him all these things that he'd done wrong, pretty much, because he's a pessimist. That old Lucy, that old devil. Anyway, so and he tells Sam the only time he ever respected him was when he stood up to him. Where did his balls go? You know, he's like, where are your fucking balls, Sam? And Sam is very, very impressionable because he's the younger brother. You know, he's like, I just want to be loved. I just want to do, you know, I want some respect too. And so, this is when Dean and Cass get involved somehow because there was this smiting. I don't know if you heard. Amara decided that she's just gonna smite all the angels and all the powers of heaven, and she did this smiting, and they had to go investigate it. But you know, Sam Sam got into some mischief, and Dean always has to go get his brother. He's got to save his brother. So Dean and Cass end up showing up. They get in the cage too, and then it's a cage fight. It really is. And they're all getting their ass whooped by Satan. And Satan, by the way, played by the incredible Mark Pellegrino. And nobody can do it better except for Cass, except for Misha, because he did an amazing job, an amazing uh, impression of Mark's Lucifer. Anywho, so while they're in there, the only way that Lucifer can possess anybody is if he has their permission. And Sam wasn't going to give it to him again. Sam's already had him up in his noggin, and it was not a picnic. He spent some time in a funny farm because of it. So he didn't want to do it again, and he was adamant, and he told him no. But Cass was in there, and Cass is a little autistic, a little naive. You know what I mean? He just wants to do right, and Lucifer took advantage of that and asked Cass, and Cass said yes. So that is when Lucifer entered Castiel's vessel and became Cassifer, or I've heard that Misha likes to call him Lucifer, which Lustiel? Lustiel? Is that what it was? Either way, I dig that one a lot. Lustiel. Yeah, it's one of the seven deadly sins, you know. You know what? So is greed. Anyway,